And then you've got your golf and your track. What's how are things looking here this year?
Well, on the boys' side, they're just on the rise. They're doing a fantastic job. Just looking, if you go through some of the results, I know the other night they went to Red Oak, and competed against a couple of excellent Hawk 10 teams. Mount Air, the defending 1A champs, and ended up fourth. And they're putting together some great events. Got some awesome hurdlers, a couple of really good jumpers. And definitely some guys in the field events and the shot and disc that always score for us. And now what's coming along is there's other kids that are seeing that success, and it's becoming contagious. And so we have a nice half miler as a sophomore, who's big, strong, athletic kid, and really the sky's the limit for him, and a few other younger kids that are getting involved in track and field as a way of essentially kind of a spring training for football and for basketball and baseball to keep those guys in shape and keep them focused. So it's been a really good experience. On the girls' side, our numbers are a little lower than they have been traditionally, but if you look at our classes and the demographic of our classes, they're heavily favored or skewed towards male athletes right now. So in the future years, those numbers will continue to grow. Those girls are having some success too. We have a few very good events within the Pride of Iowa Conference we're looking forward to here in the next couple of weeks. Of course, we compete here this week at home, and that's going to be an opportunity for us to showcase what we have and how our athletes are progressing in the track.
Golf, you lost the genius, Kent Bass, but how are things going?
Yeah, Coach Bass had some really big shoes to fill just with what he did with the golf team in 6 years. Took 2 girls teams and a boys team to the state and several individuals, 3-time coach of the year in our district. So that really hurt us. And he had some really big numbers. We hired Coach Tom Fauch in the spring. He's done a very good job with our kids. He's maintained our numbers. Our kids are playing some competitive golf, certainly within the conference matches that we play, and even when we play up with Crest and we play up with Clarinda and Shenandoah and a few other schools, we're doing some good things there as well. We've got a couple of female golfers that are knocking on the door to have the opportunity to qualify for the state meet this year, and so that's, again, a program that is doing very well for us.
And lastly, kind of summer's coming up. Obviously, you got your baseball and softball and winding down the season. What's the baseball and softball look like?
Well, we've got guys. In fact, the other night I was just down at the baseball field and doing a little bit of work, and we had guys throwing already. Just guys getting together, guys pitching in the morning. Working out together, and definitely some excitement surrounding that program. So that's a really cool thing. In our organizational meeting here a couple of weeks ago, we had 24 kids that are interested coming out and playing baseball. Excellent, a 1A school. That allows us to field full JV team, full varsity team, and definitely have a decently deep pitching rotation as well, which is a concern in baseball on nights when we're playing back-to-back nights. Or even a few where we're playing double headers in tournaments. It's good to have a few fresh arms in there. On the girls' side, same thing. Coach Obermeyer and Coach Miller are doing a really good job keeping our numbers high. We've got some good young pitching talent. Got an excellent sophomore and a senior there that are going to really carry our team in the circle. Also got some really big bats too. We got a sophomore and Danica Sunderman that batted near 500 last year, and led the team in home runs and was top 5 in the conference in home runs as well. So definitely bringing back some real talent there as well. So I know they're looking to make some noise in the Pride of Iowa.
I guess my last question would be, as an athletic director, with all of these, you got a lot of hats you got to fill. How many events do you go to in a year?
In terms of attending events, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. Some of my limitations in the past were I coached football in the fall, so I don't do that anymore, and now I'm seeing that I have the opportunity to get to more events. Fortunately, I have a primarily veteran staff, and so they really do. They're really flexible with me. We communicate in a really excellent fashion so that we're all on the same page because we're going in a million different directions. But generally, it'd have to be well north of 100 events. Just looking at all of the home baseball, the home softball, the volleyball matches that we attend. I try to go on the road when we have some closer matches and they don't conflict with my spring or fall practices. So it's definitely a really busy time-consuming job. But job's the wrong word for it, because honestly, it's a blast. You get involved as an athletic director because you want to work with kids, number one, and I love what sports teaches. I love the discipline that it teaches and the life lessons that are available in athletics, and just to see that transpire in everything from volleyball to tennis to golf to football is just really exciting.
Matt, thanks a lot. Anything else you want to add?
Well, I just want to thank you guys for your coverage and appreciate it. Definitely love seeing our kids and on your web page, and definitely hearing their names on the radio. So thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, one other thing. You have just one T. I have a friend who has just one T. Do you know why you have that?
I don't. The joke is that I've just been a doormat my entire life. So, but no. MATBEU. 6 letters. My mother, I think, was trying to keep it simple for me. So.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. Thank you.